I cut the check, I cut the check, I cut the check. Tell my niggas we up next, so we up next. She shot a text, she shot a text, she shot a text. Kill the I might put the different day, put a nigga on that same shit. I've been ballin' with my niggas, Kevin Cambridge. Oh, you drippy, but you better tuck your chain quick.
What's good, y'all, man? We back in with another video, man. Today, we are going to talk about the biggest surprises that's been happening in the NBA season for like the first 2 weeks. I think it's been 2 weeks. So the first 2 weeks, that's what we're going to do. But first of all, I want to say like, subscribe, share with your friends. Thank y'all for all the love y'all been giving me. I'm sorry if it's a little dark. Matter of fact, let me do something. So yeah, try to fix the light a little bit. Like I said, I don't get off till, well, actually I didn't tell y'all because I deleted that video. But I don't get off work. I just started my new job. I don't get off work till 4:30. It gets dark early now, so the video is gonna be a little dark. But what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start pre-recording videos on the weekend and then just upload them randomly. So first of all, we're going to talk about the biggest surprises so far. So this NBA season has been really fun so far. It's starting off really fun. A lot of stuff that's been real unpredictable that you're going to see on this list. But it has been real fun. A lot of disappointments. I'm going to make a separate video about the disappointments. But we're going to start off with the surprises. And y'all know I had to get a little homer pick in. My number one surprise is the Cavs, bro. Well, not my number one. This is not in order. But like my first surprise of this video is the Cavs. So last year we started off 3-0. And I think after that we started off like 5-3, and not a lot of people took it serious, and I understand. We was playing some lower competition, and I think the only good team we beat at that time was the Hawks, and at that time they weren't even good. They had a terrible record. They still had Lloyd Pierce, and nobody really took us serious. And now this year we started off 5-4. And I tweeted out yesterday, I said, I'd rather start off 5-4 than start off 5-2. Because last year, nobody believed us at all. They thought we was all flukes. We had like the number 3 defense in the league. Andre Drummond was killing. Colin Sexton was killing. Darius Garland was getting better from his rookie year. And we looked decent. But nobody believed us. And I understand it. Looking back on it, I understand it. But now, bro, they got no choice to believe us. All of our 5 wins are against playoff caliber teams. First win, matter of fact, I don't know off the top of my head who our first one was, so I'm not even going to try to lie to y'all. But our first win of this season, we lost our first 2 games against the Grizzlies. We should have won that game. And against the Hornets, we definitely should have won that one. All of our games have been close. We have had no blowouts so far. We have been in every single game to the fourth quarter. And then we gave it up against the Lakers in the fourth quarter. Gave it up against the Hornets in the fourth quarter. And I think we gave it up against the Suns in the fourth quarter. But all of our games have been competitive. Like, you can't play Cleveland and think we're going to take a day off. We're going to play you, and it's going to be hard to win. But our first one was against the Hawks. That's a team we usually always beat. We beat them by 3. And then our second... Oh, shoot. I'm wrong. Yeah, our second one was against the Nuggets. Now, this is on our road trip right now. This is the first game of our road trip against the Nuggets. Another team that we always beat. Ever since I've been a Cavs fan, which is like 2-3 years, we always beat the Nuggets. So, we beat the Nuggets. Then, I think it was 2 days after that, we faced the Clippers at their home, still on the road, and we beat them 92-79. Really good game from Colin Sexton that game. He had that poster. That was a really good game. Then we had that game against the Lakers where I really feel like we should have won that, man. We lost it. And literally, like, with the last 5 minutes left, Melo went on a 9-0 run. And it was pretty much over after that. But yeah, we lost to them. Then we lost to the Suns. They were pretty much winning the whole game, but then we came back in the fourth quarter, but we couldn't do it all the way. We lost to the Suns, and now we're on a 2-game winning streak. We just beat the Hornets. We were dominating them the whole game. The whole game. We've been doing this thing. They said yesterday on the broadcast that we haven't lost the first quarter yet. We have been dominating teams in the first half. No lie. We've been dominating teams in the first half. We kind of give it up in the fourth quarter like the Hornets. We were dogging them the first 3 quarters. They came back in the fourth quarter. That's why we only won by 3. But we held the lead. We won the game. And it was a real good game. Then yesterday, same thing that happened. They tried to come back, but we still won. But the thing that stands off to me, man, our defense. We have the number 10 defense in the league. It's just like last year when we had those two small guards and then we had a big ass front court. It got even bigger now because now we also have Lauri Markkanen at the 3, and he has been playing some really good defense. But when you look at the players, the top names that we have been playing, how we've been playing defense on them. LaMelo, his first game against us, he only had 17 points. Trae Young, his first game against us, he had like 24 points when it was like 11 to 24 shooting. Like, he was getting clamped. Jokic, against our two big men, didn't really do that much. Never mind, yes he did. He had 24. But we neutralized him, and everybody else, they didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing. Against the Clippers, this one, I know. Nobody had a good game against the Clippers. Nobody. Paul George had, 12 points? Yeah, he couldn't hit a shot. The best player on the court for that team was Nicholas Batum, and he kind of kept him in the game in the third quarter, but we took over that game. The Lakers, they had a really good game against us, bro. I think the big three actually played really good that game. Yeah, Russell Westbrook played that game. But, yeah, we've been doing really good, bro. Our defense has been really good. And when you look at it, bro, I hope I can find this tweet while I talk to y'all. We have a lot of depth. Like you seen yesterday. Prayers up to Kevin Love. Prayers up to Lauri Markkanen. They both went out with COVID. So we had to put in some new players in our lineup. JB, I love what JB's been doing this season. He's only been running like a 9-man lineup. Like, we really want to make the playoffs. We fighting for that shit. And yeah, we had to put in Dylan Windler and D Wade into our lineup, and into our rotation, and they did real good, bro. I think Dylan Windler hit 3 threes yesterday. Cedi Osman has been liced out for threes. I'm gonna give him his respect, because when he was terrible last year, I was on his ass. But he has been playing real good this season. He's been shooting the ball tremendously. But when you look at our team, bro, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players averaging double digits. Then you got Kevin Love right behind him, averaging 8 points. He's also has been playing really good. So I'm really excited. I'm really happy for my Cavs, man. Collins, the only thing I don't like is Collins. He's not taking that much shots. He took a lot of shots yesterday. 2 days ago. He missed a lot of them, but yesterday he was pretty efficient. He took 12 shots yesterday. He had 21 points. But he's averaging 17 points this year. So hopefully our guards can step it up. They had a really good game yesterday, both of them together. But they both been shooting bad from the 3. Collins shooting 24. This was before yesterday's game. Collins was shooting 24. Darius was shooting 30%. So if we can get them to shoot more threes and not Ricky Rubio, who decided to come to the Cavs and shoot step-back 3, fadeaway shots. No, we need our real guards to do that. If we can get them to shoot more of those shots, man, I feel like we're going to be really decent. The next surprise for this beginning of the season, Harrison Barnes, bro. Harrison Barnes, I got to give it to him. He has been hooping. He's been hooping. He's averaging 23 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, bro. I pray that he makes an all-star game, bro. It would just be so funny. And it'll be fun, bro, if he makes an all-star game. He's hooping, bro. He's the best player on the team, bro. I don't know what's wrong with De'Aaron, man. He's not shooting consistently at all. Like, I'm saying his stats. He'll have his 20-something points, but it'll be on 9 for 21 shooting. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, come on now. Like, I'm on that De'Aaron over John Morant. But the way Ja playing and the way you playing, you going down, he going up. I can't fight on that hill no more. Because the way Ja looking is crazy. But yeah, I don't believe De'Aaron's gonna do this for the whole season. I think he's gonna get it back on track. He had a decent game yesterday. He had like 19 points. He had 19 points with 8 for 12 shooting. But I just want to see him score a little bit more, be a little bit more efficient, bro. You are their franchise point guard, so really want to see him do good. But other than that, man, Harrison Barnes has been hooping, bro. He had that 1-7 3-point game. He had that game winner against the Suns, and I don't think he's gonna stop, brother. The Kings are a really good team. They're not gonna win that much games because they're young, but they're in game. They're like us. They're in a lot of games. They're never getting my fault. Something on my chest, but they're never getting blown out. They're always in a lot of games. So, shout out to the Kings. The next one we got is kind of 2-on-1. I put Jimmy Butler and I put the Heat because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of underrated the Heat. But hey, I knew Tyler Hero was gonna have a bounce back year, but I was not expecting the motherfucker to average 22 points off the bench. Consistent as hell. He's averaging 22, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. I wasn't expecting that. You can't be mad at me for that. And I was right, bro. It's gonna take them a little bit of time to get good, but like they're still 6-1. Why they're trying to get time to mesh? Because Kyle Lowry, he has been having a really good year, but Jimmy, he's averaging 25, 6 and 5. I'm sorry for saying you don't get buckets no more. You obviously still do. I'm sorry. You probably watched my video. I'm sorry. You still get buckets. Bam, he's also leading the league. He's leading the defensive player of the year race in 2 weeks. He's been dominating. Yeah, he's been dominant. I seen the stat that say he's held his opponent to 28% from the field. Yeah, he's been doing the shit. Not my fault, bro. Not my fault. I didn't know Jimmy was gonna do this. Jimmy's like number 1 in the MVP race right now, and I didn't know that Tyler Hero was gonna do what he's doing right now. I should have known because he had a baby. Every time a motherfucker has a baby, they go crazy. Number one player I think of, Fred VanVleet. He was shooting terribly the whole playoffs. Then right at the end of that conference finals series, he started going crazy. Then he took it into the finals, went crazy. He was damn near the best player in the finals sometime. Yeah. But, yeah, the Heat, they're dogging. When the Bucks get healthy, I still think the Bucks are the best team in the East. But the Heat do look scary. I'm not going to lie. The way the Nets been looking, and I think the Nets going to stay looking like that. Like, they're going to have to make a trade. They're going to have to make a trade. Kyrie's going to have to try to come back. They're going to try to persuade him to come back. But if they don't, bro, that Heat team looking scary. But next thing I want to talk about, it's not a player, it's not a team, not nothing. The refs not calling those little silly calls no more, bro. I'm really surprised that they're actually not doing it. And I'm happy, bro. I don't care if players like Luka, Trae Young, James Harden not doing anything no more, bro. They was doing some weird stuff. I'm shooting like 20 free throws a game. No, we don't want to see that no more, bro. You make the game soft, man. I'm happy that the refs are not calling these dumb calls no more. And, yeah, I'm really proud of it. I'm really happy for it, man. But players like James Harden, Luka, Trae Young, I don't expect them to start off. To keep playing this bad like they've been playing at the start of the season. But they have been playing terrible. James Harden been playing terrible. I know KP's gonna get all the blame for the Mavericks, even though the Mavericks are still 5-2. I don't know how, but they all been playing terrible. It's not just KP, even though he's only played 3 or 4 of the motherfucking games. It's not just KP. I think the Hawks, I think they're 4-4 or 5-4. But Trae Young's been playing bad. I don't expect them to do that for the rest of the season. I know they're going to get it together soon. But yeah, they've been playing terrible. Next one, the 76ers, bro. They got to get a lot of respect from me, bro. They're 6-2 with Ben Simmons not playing. They just lost to Tobias Harris 2 days ago. Embiid has been playing terrible. He's been playing terrible. And they're 6-2, bro. Shout out for Kyle Korkmaz. I heard he's top 3 in the league in points in the fourth quarter. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. And I already knew Steph Curry was going to come back and still be their second best player. Because like I said, I don't have a lot of faith in Tobias Harris. But Steph Curry, I already told y'all last year, he's not just a shooter. I would stop labeling him as a shooter. Motherfucker is a scorer. He's a Curry. He's a scorer. Like yesterday, he sealed the game for him with that mid-range shot. So shout out to the 76ers, bro. And they've been facing some decent teams, bro. It's not like they out here facing some bullshit teams. They facing some decent teams. So shout out to them. 2 more. The Raptors, bro. They're on a 5-game win streak. I ain't gonna lie, Fred VanVleet, like I just mentioned you earlier, you surprising the hell out of me, bro. What Fred VanVleet is doing is literally doing what Kyle Lowry did. He just stepped right into that role of what Kyle Lowry did. If you need me to score, I'll score. If you need me to assist, I'll assist. Remember that game in LA, 19 assists? That's what he's doing. So shout out to Fred VanVleet for proving me wrong. He's averaging 18 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Just playing the Kyle Lowry role. That's it. OG, even though he's shooting bad, like the percentage-wise, still averaging 20 and 5 and 2 assists, also playing some really good defense. He looks pretty decent. I see what a lot of people are talking about with him being in the most improved player race. He just got to get him more consistent. But I'm liking the moves I'm seeing from OG. A lot of step backs. He been ISO motherfuckers too. I like it. It's a little slow. It's a little Kawhi. Like you can see like he practiced that motherfucking move, but like it still look good, bro. Still look good. And then Scotty Barnes, you already know how I feel about Scotty. Y'all know that's my dog, man. I really would. I don't wish he was a Cavs no more, bro. Evan Mobley's a fucking dog. Evan Mobley's a dog, bro. Shout out. I don't even think I'm missing his name with the Cavs, but shout out to him. I might have to go back to the cat. This video is already long enough. But yeah, Scotty Barnes, bro, averaging 18, 9, and 2. The scoring came quick. I didn't expect him to score this great so far. So shout out to him, bro. And they've been winning games without him. He didn't play the last 2 or 3 games. I could tell because he was on my fantasy team. But they still been winning the games without him. But when he comes back, bro, I still think they're going to be a playoff team. I don't see a lot of people saying they're gonna be a playoff team. I think so, bro. You can barely score in them motherfuckers, bro. You can't, bro. You go on the screen, you get a screen, now OG's on you. You get a screen, now Fred's on you. You get a screen, now Scotty's on you. Like, how the fuck? How do you score? Then you get another screen. I know he's not a strap down defender, but Preston Tua can guard a little bit of guards. Like, what can you do, bro? And then you know the big question is when Pascal comes back, like, what happens? I say trade him, but like, what team wants Pascal? And I told y'all, Pascal is one of the most underrated young stars in the league. But like, motherfucker gonna get $34 million. And I know he just had a bad taste in everybody's mouth from last year. Even though what he did was not that bad. He averaged 21 points and he upped his assist numbers. It wasn't that bad, but like, I don't understand. I don't know what team would want Pascal to be their third option, making $34 million. Like, I don't know. I don't know how they do that, but. Hey, hopefully he comes back and they play good with each other. Fuck around, play the 5. Play the 5, motherfucker. Play the 5. Last surprise of the year. Y'all probably know. I said his name earlier. Ja Morant. Y'all know how I felt about the Grizzlies. I was having a brain freeze. I kept wanting to say Timberwolves. But I felt like when they lost Valanciunas, bro, I felt like they were going to take a dip. The scoring was going to be on the table, so players like Ja, Desmond, Jaren Jackson, they could pick up the scoring responsibilities, but I didn't think they were gonna do it. And Ja just he took it and ran with it, bro. Ja's averaging 27 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. The team's 5-3 against good teams, and he's been looking like a monster, bro. Like yesterday, even though he had 17 points, bro, he impacted that game on many other levels, bro. Just to keep attacking the paint, bro. And you see how he split that. I don't want to pull up that play, but the way he split that, whoa. I'm not even going to say what I was going to say. But yeah, Ja's been dominating, bro. He has been dominating. I think they're going to make the playoffs again. I really want to see. This is what I want to see. So we can finally dead the debate. Not 8th versus 9th seed. Kings versus the Grizzlies in the play-in. That shit will be fun. That shit will be fun, bro. Because De'Aaron doesn't get that much TV games at all. So I don't feel like people know how good De'Aaron is. I know he's starting off bad. But I don't think people realize how good De'Aaron is. And people know how good Ja is. Ja has a big name. But I would love that matchup. I need it. Grizzlies, they play in February. What the fuck? They play the day before I'm going to be on a fucking cruise. They play on the 28th of February. What? They supposed to play each other 4 times? They playing it. What the hell? But yeah, that's it for this video, man. Shout out to everybody named, man. We probably gonna do the disappointments tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's a Friday. So yeah, we're gonna do the disappointments tomorrow. It's a lot of disappointments. A lot of them. So that might be a long video. But other than that, man, I'll talk to you later. Peace out, boy.